Beware the false shared sacrifice. What is that? That is when somebody asks you to make a sacrifice when they are not willing to make a sacrifice themselves. Couple examples. The most famous one, rich people and their private planes. They say, we need you to cut back on your use of fossil fuels when they still fly around in their private planes. See, they're asking you to make a sacrifice, but they're not willing to make a sacrifice themselves. So again, beware that false shared sacrifice. If they're asking you to make that sacrifice, they should make it as well. The one that drives me nuts the most is when you get on an airplane and they say, oh, please put your smaller carry-on items under the seat so we have room for all the bags in the overhead bins. Now, airlines have been shrinking the amount of space you have to sit for years, and they've been charging people to check bags. So all of a sudden, there's no space on these planes for all these bags. And now you're asking me to be more uncomfortable and not have any foot room because I got to put my book bag underneath the seat. Well, no, you're not making a sacrifice. You are still getting all those profits and then asking me to sacrifice and be more uncomfortable. So my book bag goes in that overhead bin. And it is the airlines to figure out where to put everybody else's bag. Because you are asking me to sacrifice and you're not willing to make a sacrifice as well. If they increase the foot space that I have so I can sit comfortably with my bag under the seat, sure. If they cut back on the amount they charge people to check a bag, maybe. But if you're saying, oh, we need you to sacrifice by being uncomfortable on our plane while we keep making all of our profits, nope. So, beware the false shared sacrifice. Don't be the sucker. If somebody asks you to sacrifice, make sure they are making a sacrifice as well.